Good afternoon. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. This is week number 12. Do you believe it? Week 12 and day 2. And by the way, I am at 224.0. I am down 0.8 of a pound today. I'm down 0.8 of a pound, back down to 224.0. I've got a couple comments. Several of you have the BMW disorder. See, I've had multiple thousands of people view this channel. Only 88 of you have taken up my water fast challenge. Okay? I refuse to have bots create followers. I really don't give a shit about the other thousands of people that have viewed this channel. I care about you 88 that are on your water fast. See, everybody else, all those thousands of people that have viewed this channel, they have the BMW disorder. And by the way, that is a Thomas original. The BMW disorder is simply this. People will bitch, moan, and whine about their lives, about their finances, about their family, about how sucky their job is, about they live in a dump. They will bitch, moan, and whine about everything, but they won't do anything about it. People will bitch, moan, and whine about their weight. They'll throw every excuse they can to stop them from losing weight. They'll give the excuse of, oh, it's genetic. That's what I heard. You know, your mama's fat, your brother's fat, your sisters are obese. Guess what? Light bulb moment, you're going to be obese. Don't listen to that bullshit. You can't afford a gym membership. That's okay. I couldn't either 3.5 years ago when I found and worked on this method. You can't afford supplement. You don't need supplements on this. You can't afford to buy the prepackaged. You don't need the prepackaged Jenny Craig Nutrisystem Ideal Protein Foods. You don't need any of that. You know, really? Do you have the willpower to stick with it? Because if you don't, for God's sakes, don't water fast. Give up. If you truly want a double wide casket, go have a gallon of ice cream, order 2 or 3 pizzas, buy a dozen or 2 of donuts, and just pig out. Sit in front of the TV and buy a couple bags of chips and just shove it in your mouth. But if you're sincerely interested in losing weight, don't say, I can't water fast. You're water fasting now. You just don't know it. I've said this a few times and it shocks people. But generally, from 10 p.m. at night until 6 a.m. at night, give or take an hour or a few minutes, you don't eat. You fast. What the hell are you doing between 10 p.m. and 6? You're sleeping. So you are fasting. You're already You're already fasting 6 hours a day. Why don't you lengthen the time that you're water fasting or fasting from 6 hours a day, why don't you try going 7 days or 5 days? You can't do that. Why don't you see if you can't fast for 1 day? And if you survive the traumatic experience of fasting for one single 24-hour day, why don't you try 2 days in a row? But don't give me this BMW disorder. Don't bitch, moan, and whine about your lives and say there's nothing you can do when there is. Do you, honest to God, want to lose weight? That's the question you have to answer. Do you, honest to God, want to lose weight? And I might add, keep it off. Because if you do, you'll try this. The first 7 days, you'll have no liquids, no food, no coffee, no tea, no juice, definitely no soda. Nothing is to pass between your lips the first 7 calendar days. Nothing. Oh, yes, it does. It includes water. You're not even allowed a sip of water your first 7 days. On the 8th calendar day, you may not consume all of the water that you want. You can consume 3 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water. You can drink all 3 glasses of water at once in the morning or the afternoon or the dinner for dinner. You can drink all 3 glasses of water right before you go to bed. I don't care. You can drink 1 for breakfast, 1 for lunch, 1 for dinner. But that's all you get until you reach your goal weight. Somebody asked me yesterday, was I upset at gaining 2 pounds? No, I figured I would bounce up and retest 225. And once I did that, I figured I would drop back probably a half point. I didn't expect to drop 0.8 of a pound down, but so be it. That's fine. And so I'm going to resume my downward trend now. Tomorrow I should be at 223 point something. But a lot of times, all you need to do is take action. Put away the BMW disorder. Stop bitching, stop moaning, and stop whining about your life and do something about it. I had a individual, I call him Big John. He contacted me, and I thought he was pulling my leg. He's like, I'm homeless and I'm trying to lose weight also. Can you help me? And I'm like, I don't believe you're homeless. And he explained that he was on a computer at the library. He had found my YouTube channel, and he was trying to turn his life around. I helped him find a piece of property that he's going towards as we speak. That's being given to him free of charge. I helped him sign up for food stamps so he does not have to dig out of trash bins for food. I helped him get an emergency allocation of cash that most people don't know exists. And we're helping him lose weight. We're changing his life. We've already changed his life. Do you want us to change yours? Then get serious about this. I don't care what issue you've had. I'll match my fatty liver, Dupree's disease, acute diabetic, almost died twice on the table. Every limb on my body has been operated on at least once. I've had high blood pressure, eye issues, thyroid issues, and I could go on, but I don't want to bore you. But if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I love to say that, you know, you wake up one day and you say, to hell with this. I went off all prescription meds, which are the only kind of meds I take. And I said, I may not be a doctor. I may not know about thyroid and high blood pressure and eye issues and my A1C number is out of control. But I'm going to start with my weight. And if I can fix my weight, if I can figure that out, maybe some of my other issues will solve themselves. And they have. You know, I just went, my doctor took my blood pressure. He's like, Thomas, your blood pressure is completely normal. He checked my thyroid. Thomas, your thyroid is completely normal. He checked my A1C. My A1C is the lowest it's been in 25 years. 6.4. And I'm really shooting for 5.9. I don't know if my body will let me get to 5.9 on A1C. And if you don't know what an A1C number is, you're not diabetic, you're not pre-diabetic, so blow off that number. But if you are a diabetic, I started at 13.5, 12.5, because I consumed 4 2-liter sodas a day. And my doctor told me, you nearly destroyed your body. And you know me, I'm really intelligent. I just looked him in the eyes and I said, but part of those 4 liters of soda I drank were diet soda. He's like, Thomas, I don't give a damn. Diet soda is just as bad, if not worse, than regular soda. So these lips have not touched a soda in years. I mean, this is exciting. I'm excited to hear about you all. Leave me a post. Let me know how you're doing. You know, you and I both know this is not easy. It's not a cakewalk. I don't have a magic supplement to sell you that will just melt away the fat. You've got to put up with a wife or a girlfriend or a spouse that always tries to feed you because you're starving your body. You've got to put up with coworkers if you have a job who look at you kind of strange, like you're on a what fast? Water fast? Are you crazy? You don't eat food? Have you lost your mind? It's a lot of fun to hear your brothers and your sisters and your friends look at you real strange and just shake your head and say, he's lost it. I'm proud to say I'm at 224 this morning. I am 26 pounds away from my goal weight. I am just 26 pounds away, and I'm going to do it before the end of this year. And we're going to do it together. And then we're going to do the maintenance to keep it off. Because it's one thing for a 67-year-old man to lose it. It's another thing to keep it off. I've said this before many times, and I'll say it again. When someone dies, we celebrate with food. When someone graduates, we go out for lunch and dinner and we celebrate with food. We drink wine and beer, and we celebrate, right? Labor Day is coming up. What do we do on Labor Day? We eat. We stuff it in our face. You're not having a cheeseburger this Labor Day and potato chips? What about a hot dog or 2 or 3 or 6? No, I'm not, and no, you're not. Stay true to your goals, and you will reach them. And I realize I've babbled today on, but you know, sometimes it's important for everyone to hear. Stop listening to other people. Stop listening to them bitch, moan, and whine about their lives. And sit there and say, and smile and say, and say silently, because they'll get jealous if you say it out loud. Say it silently, but I'm doing something about my weight. And when you lose enough weight, they will stop you in the hall. They will hunt you down. And they'll say, Thomas, you look, or Joe, you look so much different, so better, so healthier, so much healthy. What are you doing to look so healthier? So that's my rant for today. I will take 224 any day. I would be disappointed if I didn't drop on down to, I don't know, 223.8, maybe 223.5. We'll see. That's all I've got for today. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay dedicated to your goals. Believe in yourself. I can't say that often enough. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it, and that's half the battle. 3.5 years ago, when I first started my first water fast, I verbalized out loud, said to someone, oh my gosh, I couldn't go 6 hours, 4 hours without eating, let alone 4 weeks or 12 weeks or 24 weeks. I could never do that. I proved myself wrong. I am doing it. And you're doing it too. Keep up the great work. I always like to end my show with the saying, even people who are good for nothing put a smile on your face when pushed down the stairs. Even people who are good for nothing put a smile on your face when they are pushed down the stairs. Now, I would never do that, and I know you wouldn't either, but I made you smile. Make it a great day. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay dedicated to your goals, and I'll see you tomorrow.